are so committed to doing what they want. Huh? And I remember back at a time, they had this thing, if it feels good, do it. You remember any of that? Yeah. So all of that now flies straight up into the face of realizing and recognizing, hey, God is leading, so I need to follow him. So today, as we go through these scripture sessions and selections in here, I pray that there will be a sense of anchor come up on the inside of you that will help you appreciate, one, that God is leading, and two, that you're going to do whatever it takes to be sure that you are following God. Now, in these lessons I've done about sit down, be quiet, listen to his voice, let him tell you. We tell you about check out the word, seek God early, find out what's going on in the course of the day, so forth and so on. But really, it's become very critical that we make a genuine embrace of making sure that we're following God. I mean, some of you all got a job and you know you got to go to work in the morning. I mean, you just know you got to go to work in the morning. I mean, you might be the only one going to work. Come on. Somebody got to get up out of this house and go to work. Huh? But listen. I think I'm trying to say to you, don't get so stuck into just doing things or your routine that you mess around and find yourself just going your own way. I mean, you go because that's the way you go. You do it because you have to do it. Well, today I want to trigger in your thinking process that we need to make room to be sure that we are following God. All right? So then now let's get into some scripture text, the main scripture text. And this highlight point, the title was The E Word, Still Waters Run Deep. And here's this highlight point. The more quiet the water, the deeper we can drink. Now, yes, in one sense, I'm talking about water. But in the other sense, I'm talking about making a connection with God and appreciating that he knows we need to be led, and he does lead us beside the still waters. He really does. I think I'm going to allow just this one few seconds right here for some of you all to just wave your hand at me if you have some turbulent water around you. Some mess going on, some scuffle, some change, things happening. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna put a couple things out here. They're not up there, but I just want to put this out here real quick. Listen, if the water is turbulent, it's not God. If you are wringing your hands, if you're overrun with despair, or if you're constantly chewing back and forth, and sometimes you just feel like you're just ready to butt, that's not God. Come on now. He leads beside what? Still waters. Look at Psalm number 23. Is that the scripture? Psalm number 23, stanza number 2. It reads, He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. So if there's troubled water around you, one, it's not God. Number two, you need to find out where God is. Because where he is, that's where the still waters will be. Okay, now this feels like I'm trying to get us to get a hold of a really big concept here, because many of us have just been going on with life. I mean, many of us have had to hit it. Come on now. And some of us have been knocked down, and a couple knocked out. Huh? Okay, but I'm telling you, God is leading. Woo! I wish you just pat yourself on the chest. God is leading me. Come on. God is leading me. Yeah. So now, Psalm number 23, stanza 2, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Now, here's this last little one, and I'm going to try to shake this out of my head. But I need to tell, since there's been so many troubled waters around us, I think we need to take a little time to rehearse what is still water. Huh? I mean, some of us have been up against it so long. Some of us have been sick so long till the days that we feel good, we figure something must be wrong. Huh? You know? So I want to lay out here for you a handle, so you can get a handle on what is still waters. What is still waters? Well, when I was looking up in the Hebrew, I was looking up in the Power Bible, and it had this little caveat here, said still, with the Hebrew word, means waters of quietness. Okay, now when you heard that, waters of quietness, what was one of the first things that jumped in your head? Waters of quietness. What? Peace, calm, rest. Okay. You know what I heard? Turn the volume down. Huh? You know I did that message, blessed quietness? Some of us, the volume is up, y'all. Yang, jangle, clangety, clang. Come on now. If it's not the kids roaring, screaming, if it's not issues screaming, folk on the job trying to get you fired, craziness in the system going on around us, and then there's a volume on the inside of us that has a whole lot of noise going on. Yeah? Sometimes I can tell, it's just me, and then I'm not looking at you, and don't let this bug you coming up, but sometimes I can just look at you and tell there's a whole lot of mess going on the inside of you. Your volume is just turned up. Then please don't let me sit down and try to have a conversation with you. Dear Lord, you're over here, you're talking there a little bit before you finish that, you're on this over there, and then or you got this, nobody knows the trouble I see. Huh? That's noise. It's not quietness. Still waters. Hebrew is what? What? Waters of quietness. So just say quietness. And then say, turn the volume down. Say it. Some of you need to turn the volume down in your house. Some of you need to turn it down in your car. Some of you need to turn it down on the inside. There's a marvelous way that God created us, our brains and our thinking process and so forth and so on, where, you can be in the midst of a whole lot of turmoil and your mind can help you get peace on the inside. Even while all the stuff is going on, you can tell your mind to think about good things. And it will. I mean, a little while ago, some of you just said the word peace. You'd be amazed that when stuff is going on, when you just say that out loud, peace. Here comes a decision. Here comes a challenge. If you just insert that in your brain, if you put it out of your mouth, if you stick it in your reticular activator, peace will be there. Because you call it. Because you say it. Because you release it. So, one of the best ways to turn the volume down is to say peace. So, Psalm number 23, stanza 2, he makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. Then still waters of quietness. In the in the annotated Bible notes, it also brought up still waters. Waters of rest or repose. I guess the Detroit way is just say, chill. Yeah, waters of rest. Ooh, make me want to ask you, when's the last time you had some real good rest? Not sleep. Rest. Where you could just sit and don't have to do nothing. Huh? You don't have to turn on the TV. You don't have to have some music. You don't have to be talking. Just rest. Huh? Think about that.